What's up, guys? Today we're talking broadheads. Specifically, we're going to be diving into the new heads that SEVR Broadheads just released. So SEVR Broadheads just released two new heads, the 2.0 hybrid and the 1.75 hybrid. These are a continuation off their 1.5 hybrid that they released last year. I ran it all last year, saw great success, I absolutely loved that head, and now they went and made that head even better. I was very fortunate to be able to get on these heads early and run them this spring. Here I have the 2.0 hybrid, and this thing is an absolute monster. This is going to deliver a 2-inch cut on the main blades along with a 0.75-inch cut on those bleeder blades, which is going to give you a total of 2.75 inches of cutting in that animal. It's going to leave a massive hole. It's going to be an awesome blood trail, and this thing impressed me very much so, especially in my Black Hills turkey hunt. I had a bird facing almost directly away from me at about 48 yards, and I decided to send a shot on him. It went in there, landed a touch low, and this broadhead made up for that imperfect shot and really put a hurting on him. I truthfully believe that if I was shooting many other broadheads out there, that bird would have been long gone. But this guy put a hurting on him, put a hole in him. He went about 15 yards, and then I was able to put in a follow-up shot on him and give him a nice clean kill. That Black Hills bird really showed me how impressive this head is and how it really makes up for those imperfect shots, because not every shot's going to be perfect in the deer woods and the turkey woods, whatever you're hunting. It's not always going to be perfect, and this guy makes up for a lot of that. It's a very forgiving blade, and that really shined through on that hunt. Very impressed with this head and what it has to offer. So next we have the 1.75 hybrid. Here we have obviously just a little shorter cut. We have 1.75 inches on the main blades, and then our 3/4 inch cut on our bleeder. So it's going to be a little smaller cut, 2.5 inch cut total. And if you are the person you really want to make sure you get a pass through on these critters, this might be the head for you. It's going to be a little smaller, better chance of getting a pass through on those animals, but it's still going to deliver a better and bigger cut than those 1.5 hybrids. So this is another awesome head. It's going to provide great blood trails and really do the job for you. And then lastly, our tried and true 1.5 hybrid. This is what I ran all last year. This guy is an absolute killing machine. I killed 2 whitetails with it and my antelope, and that antelope kill was probably what sold me on these broadheads. He was 63 yards away, quartering away from me. I decided to send a shot on him, landed in there, hit him good, and that goat ran around in 2 circles and died right in front of me in about 15 seconds. That really impressed me and really opened my eyes to what these SEVR hybrids can do. That was what really sold me on these heads. And then my 2 whitetails, they were both shorter shots, but both clean pass-throughs, and one went about 50 yards, the other one died at 150 yards very quickly. Both of them were very easy blood trails to follow, and this guy really put in the work for me. So I'm very happy to see that SEVR is building upon this 1.5 hybrid success, and I can't wait to get those bigger blades out there in deer woods this fall and really see what they can do on that big game. Very excited about that. So a couple things that people worry about with these mechanical broadheads, and SEVR seems to deliver some solutions for them. First of all, some people might worry about mechanical broadheads not opening properly. That's a very valid worry. There's been times where maybe a broadhead doesn't open all the way, the main blades don't pop out, and then you have this going through your animal with those main blades not popped out. So a solution is you're going to be getting a 3/4 inch cut on that animal with these bleeder blades here. If you're hunting whitetail and you land a good shot on him in the vitals, in lungs, heart, whatever it may be, and you have a 3/4 inch cut going through that animal, I am very positive that you're going to kill that deer and you're going to recover that deer. That always puts me at peace knowing if one in whatever chance my mechanical broadhead does not open up for me and it fails to expand like it should, I'm still going to have a 3/4 inch cut going through that animal, giving me a blood trail, and I'm hopefully going to find that deer. That's pretty cool about these broadheads, that kind of put that worry to sleep with mechanical broadheads. One other worry that people might have with these mechanical broadheads is being able to work around bones, or bones dulling the blades as they're being shot through the animal, or broadheads getting stuck in animals and these blades coming all the way forward or going back into their original state and so forth. So what SEVR developed and implemented in these broadheads is their pivot lock system. So the 1.5s had it as well. So once they're fully expanded, these blades cannot go back into place as they were. Okay, they're locked in, but one really nice thing is that they can pivot. Okay, so if I have a bone and that broadhead is skimming by that bone, it's going to be able to pivot that blade. It's not going to dull it, and once it gets by, that blade is going to go back into place and continue on its path. It's very nice. It's not going to dull or bend the crap out of these blades when it's hitting a bone or nicking a bone. It's going to be able to pivot, continue on its path, and continue cutting through that animal. It's a really cool system that SEVR implemented into these broadheads. Again, they're in their past models and they have it again in these new releases now. So really cool. Another worry people might have with mechanicals is the lack of penetration and pass-throughs with mechanical broadheads such as this. I just like to say, with my personal experience, I've had no problem with getting pass-throughs on my big game. Last year, all of them were pass-throughs except my antelope, which was quartering away and nicked that shoulder on the other side, and that's what prevented it from zipping all the way through them. Pass-through wise, my experience has been these things zip through. They're gonna have a pretty good shot of making a pass-through on whatever you're shooting at if you are making a good shot on them. And then also durability wise, these broadheads have been very impressive. I've used a lot of mechanicals in the past where it's a one and done situation. The blades get all mangled up after you use it once on an animal, and that's not been the case with these SEVR heads. The only time I've had blades chipped up or a little messed up is when I shoot over the back of personal best mule deer, but that's another story. I just like to blame that on my rangefinder. But anytime I'm killing an animal with this broadhead, it looks great after that use, and I'm able to use it again if need be. The durability has been outstanding, sharpness is excellent, and these things have just been on another level for mechanical broadheads. So there you have it, guys. Those are the two new broadheads that SEVR just released. I've been very impressed with them in the turkey woods. They made up for a lot of my imperfections in my shots and really did some damage on these critters. Last year, I had a huge success with the 1.5 hybrid, and I'm super excited to take it another step further and get a little bigger hole on these critters. Very impressed with what SEVR has coming your guys' way. If you are a mechanical person or not, I highly encourage you to check these out, look into them further, see how they can make you a better hunter. I 100% stand behind these broadheads. If I didn't, I personally wouldn't use them, and I wouldn't be encouraging you guys to do the same. So check them out. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned a little bit about these broadheads and how they can benefit you as a bow hunter. And hit that subscribe button, and we're going to be coming at you with some more content soon.
I'm gonna pop some tags, only got $20 in my pocket.